Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Petco Park for Game 3. At the table, it's the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres. Padres lead the series 2-0, shocking the world by winning 2 games in Cincinnati, 6-2 in 13 innings and 7-3. The Reds led both of those games 2-0 late in those games. So the Padres looking to extend their lead in the series to 3-0. The Reds just trying to get back in. 97 wins in the regular season for Cincinnati, so they're not going to go down lightly at all. Here are the starting lineups. First for the Cincinnati Reds, leading off left fielder, Pete Rose. Second base, batting second, Joe Morgan. Batting third and playing first base, Joey Votto. Batting fourth is the catcher, Johnny Bench. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, Barry Larkin. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Eric Davis. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Ken Griffey. Batting eighth at third base, Chris Sabo. And pitching and batting ninth, Johnny Cueto. For the Padres, leading off, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Batting second, right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Batting third, the first baseman, Nate Colbert. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Dave Winfield. Batting fifth in center field, Will Myers. Batting sixth at third base, Ray Dandridge. Batting seventh and playing catcher, Benito Santiago. Batting eighth at second base, Mark Loretta. And pitching and batting ninth for the Padres, Eric Shaw. Came up big for the Padres in the wild card game against the Angels. Had a no decision against San Francisco in Game 3. In the clincher against the Giants. The Padres are 6-0 in this postseason. They look to make it 7-0, take a 3-0 lead in the series like the Braves did earlier today, beating the Blue Jays 4-2. Andrew Jones with a 2-out, 2-run single in the 8th off Dwayne Ward. Atlanta leads 3-0. Padres looking to do the same. Reds have other thoughts. It's Reds-Padres at the table. The utopian baseball universe where your baseball dreams come to life. Petco Park, the host city for next year's All-Star Games festivities, has the next 3 here if necessary, today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Tomorrow and Thursday will be later telecasts after dark so that our West Coast fans can pay attention. So here's Pete Rose facing Eric Shaw. Historic rematch, if you will. First time they've met since 4-1-9-2. Oh, 0-2 to Rose. Fouls that one off. Oh, 0-2 to Rose. Reds and Padres. Strike 3 swinging. Little redemption for Shaw. Here's Joe Morgan. Morgan hits that one down the line. Colbert flips to Shaw in time. 2 away. Joey Votto, the batter. Bouncer, Dandridge. Inning over. 1-2-3 inning for Eric Shaw. We head to the bottom of the first here in San Diego. No score. Padres and Reds. Johnny Cueto pitched the deciding game, sending the Reds to the table, or sending the Reds to the championship series in their series against the Yankees at the table. Cueto facing Tatis Jr. Cueto at times in the universe can be just unhittable. And the Reds need him today, down 2-0 in the series. Tatis Jr., the MVP of the West Division Championship Series, strikes out here in the first. Cueto looks determined. Here's Tony Gwynn, has had a big postseason. Padres 6-0. Beat the Angels in the wild card. Swept the Giants and then swept the Reds in Cincinnati, setting up this game 3. Gwynn lines to Morgan, 2 away. Nate Colbert, the first baseman. Right back at Cueto. Bench picks it up, and they get him by a step. That goes 1, 2, 3. It looked like it bounced off Cueto's shoulder. We'll check to see if he's okay. He looks like he's okay. No score as we head to the second. A lot of baseball today. Utopian, MLB right now. The Astros and White Sox going on in Chicago. Braves hosting the Brewers in Game 4 in about an hour, and then Giants, Dodgers tonight. 3 games in the majors, 2 games here in the Utopian. Johnny Bench fouls that one off, 1-1. Later games tomorrow, 6 o'clock and 10:30. The 1-2 to Bench. Fouls that one off. My guess is Johnny Bench retired prior to Eric Shaw debuting with the Padres, so they've never met prior to the Utopian. 1 out here in the second. Barry Larkin was the North Division Championship Series MVP. Walked off the Indians in Game 5. Indians were 2 outs away from advancing here to the table. 2 outs here in the second. Eric Davis hitting 6th today, facing Shaw. 0-1. The 5-tool center fielder for the Reds. Base hit center field. 2-out single for Davis. It's going to bring up Ken Griffey, the right fielder. His son could play too, you know. Griffey fouls that one off. Oh, 0-2 to Griffey. 18 pitches for Shaw here in the second. 2 outs, no score. Griffey down the right field line, foul. We do it again, the 0-2 to Griffey. Fly ball center field, Will Myers makes the play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, no score here in San Diego. Winfield, Myers, and Dandridge facing John Cueto. Dave Winfield had a brutal Game 1 in 13, 0 for 6 with 4 strikeouts. 1-1 here. 1-2. Fly ball center field. Davis makes the play at the warning track. One away. Will Myers has a 5-hit game to his credit in this series. Bounce to Cueto, 2 away. Ray Dandridge hit a big 3-run homer in that 5-run 6th inning in Game 2 that broke the backs of Jose Rio and the Cincinnati Reds. 0-2 pitch, strike 3 swinging. Cueto's through 2, no scores. We head to the 3rd. Sabo, Cueto, and Peter Edward Rose. Is he a Hall of Famer? He's not in the physical museum, but in my mind, without a doubt, Pete Rose is a Hall of Famer. Here's Sabo. And with Major League Baseball, and not to get too political or anything, but with Major League Baseball and the NFL all getting into bed with these DraftKings and casinos and all that, a lot of hypocrisy in my opinion. Bouncer foul. But he lives forever here in the Utopian, playing left field for the Reds. Sabo strikes out. 1 away here in the 3rd. Johnny Cueto facing Eric Schau. No score. Oh, 0-2 to Cueto. Here's the pitch. Cueto to deep left field. Off the wall. That's going to be a 1-out double for Cueto. Here's Pete Rose with a chance for the Reds to take the lead here in the 3rd. Swings and misses, strike 1. Oh, 0-2 to Rose. Joe Morgan on deck. Looks at strike 3. Rose has struck out twice. Here's Morgan. 0-1 to the second baseman. No score here in the 3rd. Reds, man on second, 2 outs. If Morgan reaches, it's Joey Votto. Reds have 2 hits. Another strikeout for Shaw ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. No score here in San Diego. You're watching Utopian Baseball Universe at the table. Game 3 here in San Diego. Padres lead the series 2-0. The Braves took a 3-game lead in their series with Toronto. They look to wrap things up tomorrow evening. Phil Niekro versus Marcus Stroman. Niekro was brilliant in Game 1. Oh, 0-2 to Santiago. Swings and misses, strike 3. Mark Loretta, the batter. Cueto's cruising. Loretta to left field. Pete Rose makes the play. 2 outs here in the 3rd. Eric Schau, the batter. Looks at a ball, 1-2. Johnny Cueto's at 26 pitches here in the 3rd. Gets Schau on strikes. 9 up, 9 down for Cueto. Reds got to get him some runs here. No score in the 4th. Reds and Padres. Joey Votto, the batter. 1-0. One and one to Votto. No score here in the fourth. Votto punches one to Colbert. Flips to Shaw, one away. Johnny Bench is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Fouls that one off. 0-2 to Bench. Reds have 2 hits. Padres looking for their first base runner. Strike 3 swinging. Shaw looks to be in command as well for the Padres. Here's Barry Larkin. Oh and 1 to Larkin. No score, 4th inning. Larkin punches that one foul. That's just tough to beat. Tough to pick up on that after breaking stuff. We go to the bottom of the fourth. No score here in San Diego. Top of the order for the Padres. Tatis Jr., Gwynn, and Colbert facing Johnny Cueto, who's faced the minimum. Tatis struck out his first time. Looks at a ball inside. 1-1. Looks like Bench is setting up inside, trying to jam Tatis. 2-1. Lines to Larkin, 1 away. Tony Gwynn, how do you pitch to this guy? 0 for 1 today. He's come up huge in both games of this series. Tied both games. Setting up wins for the Padres. He's got himself another base hit. One out single for Gwynn brings up the first baseman, Nate Colbert. Colbert to left field. Pete Rose makes the play. Two outs here in the fourth for Dave Winfield. 3-sport superstar. Drafted by the NFL, the NBA, and Major League Baseball. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 swinging. No score here in San Diego as we head to the fifth. Reds and Padres at the table. 2 hits for the Reds, 1 hit for the Padres. Game 4s tomorrow will be at 6 o'clock Central. Blue Jays and Braves, and at 10:30, Reds Padres. Game 1 rematches on the mound. Niekro versus Stroman, and Bullet Joe Rogan versus Jake Peavy. Davis to left field. Winfield makes the play. Ken Griffey's 0 for 1. Griffey to center field, a base hit. 1 out single for the right fielder brings up Chris Sabo. Cueto on deck. Sabo struck out his first time. 0-1 to Sabo, the third baseman for Cincinnati. 0-2. Strike 3 swinging. Johnny Cueto doubled his first time. He's no automatic out, folks. Swings and misses. Strike 1, Eric Shaw at 49 pitches. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 swinging. Shaw brilliant once again. He remembers what Mike Sisco said on that team preview show back in February. He's got a chip on his shoulder. Helped get the Padres to the postseason. They're 6-0 in this postseason. No score here. Bottom of the 5th, Will Myers at the plate. Cueto's been just as good today. He's allowed 1 hit to Tony Gwynn. Who else? Myers to deep left field. Pete Rose at the wall. Makes the play. 1 away. Ray Dandridge, the batter. Struck out in the 2nd. Had a great rookie year for the Padres. Bounces back to Cueto. Flips over to Votto, 2 away. Benito Santiago, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Bounces to Larkin's, going to end the inning. 5 innings in the books here in San Diego, no score. Join us tonight at 7 o'clock, 401 Sports with David Rubin, John Hess. We're going to talk about all the great things they're doing. It's going to be a good time. We're going to be with them every Tuesday night. Maybe a little later next week. But here's Pete Rose facing Eric Shaw. Rose had the best of him on September 11th, 1985, but tonight Shaw has 2 strikeouts. 0-2 to Rose. 53 pitches for Shaw. 3 strikeouts for Rose on the evening. Joe Morgan, the batter. Oh and 2. Shaw is near unhittable in this game. Other than the 3 hits, he's unhittable. Here's Votto. Fouls that one off. Votto to deep right field. That's got a chance to get out of here. Just foul. He hit that a ton. Hooked just foul at the last second. Bouncer to Loretta. Inning over. Eric Shaw with 6 shutout innings as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Still no score here in San Diego. Here's Mark Loretta. Bouncer to Votto, takes it himself. Nope, flips to Cueto. Changed his mind there. Here's Eric Shaw, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That suave 80s mustache. Bouncer to Larkin, 2 away. Tatis Jr. is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Another bouncer to Larkin. Inning over. 6 innings in the books. If it's runs you like, send your refund request to the Utopian Baseball Universe, care of utopianbaseballuniverse@gmail.com. You can leave a comment here on the game stream. I do apologize for the lack of scoring in this one, but if you love pitching, my Venmo is at Utopian Joey. Here's Johnny Bench. Fouls that one off. 61 pitches for Shao here in the 7th. No score, Reds and Padres. Bench fouls that one off. Reds have 3 hits in this game, Padres with 1. Bouncer to Danrich. 1 away. Barry Larkin's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Fouls that one off. 0-1 to Larkin. 1 out. No score. 0-2 to Larkin. Strike 3 swinging. Shao looking Necro-esque in this game. Just dazzling, baffling the Reds. Davis on the right field line. That's a base hit. We know he can fly. Digging around first. 2-out double for Eric Davis. Ken Griffey's 1 for 2 today facing Shao. That one's hit deep to left field, but that's going to get fouled and out of play. Reds have a chance to break this tie in the 7th. No score. Fouls that one off. 0-2 to Griffey. Pitch number 70 coming up. Eric Shao. The pitch. Fouls it off. Eric Davis on second. 2 outs in the 7th. Fouls that one off. Chris Sabo on deck for the Reds. Fouls it off again. We do it again. 0-2. Ken Griffey facing Eric Shao. Strike 3 swinging. Epic battle here tonight in San Diego. Gwynn, Colbert, and Winfield facing Johnny Cueto. Baseball, baseball, ain't it a dandy old game? Gwynn to right field, Ken Griffey, 1 away. Who's going to score first tonight? Nate Colbert, the batter. The Reds had 2-0 leads in both games in Cincinnati and lost late. Strike 3 looking. Cueto is equally as good as Shao tonight. Not as many strikeouts, but so dominant. 59 pitches here in the 7th. Here's Winfield. 0-2 to Winfield. He struck out his last time. The pitch. Another strikeout looking for Cueto. We head to the 8th. No score here in San Diego. You're watching The Table on the Utopian Baseball Universe Network. Chris Sabo has struck out twice. He's 0 for 2. Eric Shao I mean, this is as dominant a performance as we've seen in this postseason, including Niekro. I don't have the numbers in front of me. We'll look at the end of the game, but he's got to be double-digit strikeouts. Has to be. Another strikeout for Shao. At the end of this inning, we're going to check the box score. Here's Johnny Cueto in the 8th. I mean, I know you need runs at this point, but how can you take out Cueto? He's given up 1 hit to Tony Gwynn. He's also doubled in this game. 0-2 here, pitch number 79 from Eric Shao. Pete Rose on deck. Another strikeout for Shao. Pete Rose has struck out 3 times. He's going to fly into left field to end the inning. We'll take a look at the box score, folks. I don't know if we're approaching Niekro's number. It's got to be close through 8 innings. All right, take a look at the box score here. Eric Shao, this is unbelievable. Through 8 innings, 15 strikeouts, 4 hits allowed. Cueto's got 7, 1 hit allowed. I mean, are we watching the modern day Morris versus Smoltz? Cueto facing Will Myers. Bouncer to Larkin. 1 away. Ray Dandridge is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. One and one, pitch number 64 from Cueto. Dandridge to left field, that's trouble. That's going to get down. One out double for Ray Dandridge, just the 2nd hit for the Padres. Here's Santiago. Oh, 0-2 to Santiago. Line to Morgan, 2 away. Here's Mark Loretta. 0 for 2. Loretta to left field. Pete Rose. Inning over. We are through 8 here in San Diego. No score. One of the greatest pitching matchups we've ever seen. Eric Shao has 15 strikeouts through 8. Cueto has 7. Just 6 hits in this game. 4 for the Reds. 2 for the Padres. 9th inning. We'll see if they keep Shao out there. His pitch count's not that high. 80 pitches. And he will start the 9th facing Joe Morgan. One and one to Morgan. Votto on deck, followed by Bench. Out of play. The postseason record is 16, set days ago by Phil Niekro. Eric Shao has just tied that record. 16 strikeouts for Shao. Here's Votto. Fouls it off. Oh, 0-2 to Votto. Shao goes for the record here. The pitch to Votto. Fouls it off. 17 strikeouts for Shao. Here's Johnny Bench. That's a postseason record. Bench fouls it off. This crowd is going crazy for Eric Shao's postseason performance. Bench to right field. Get up. Off the wall. 2-out double for Bench. That was about a foot away from untying this game, folks. Here's Barry Larkin. Man on second, 2 outs. Reds have a man on second with 2 outs. No score here in the 9th. Larkin to right and foul. 0-2. 92 pitches for Shao. He's got 17 strikeouts. The pitch. 18 strikeouts for Shao through 9. Unbelievable. Insanity. Eric Shao has 18 strikeouts. Unreal postseason we've been witnessing. The Padres come up here in the 9th facing Johnny Cueto. Shao is hitting for himself. Why not? Shao lines to Larkin, 1 away. Here's Tatis Jr. You got to be so careful with this lineup here. Tatis, Gwynn, Colbert, Winfield. 0-2 to Tatis. Cueto's only at 75 pitches here in the 9th. Deep left field, but playable for Pete Rose. 2 away. Oh, goodness. 2 outs here in the 9th. Tony Gwynn's at 1 for 3. I mean, do I just hit him here? My goodness. Gwynn's been dominant. Gwynn to right field. That's going to one-hop the wall. Two-out double for Tony Gwynn. The winning run is on second base. Nate Colbert, the batter, facing Johnny Cueto. The pitch. 1-0. 2-0 to Cueto, or to Colbert. They're going to walk him. We're going to set up a force play here. So they walk Colbert. 2 on, 2 outs for Dave Winfield. Winfield to left field. That's a base hit. Rose comes up throwing. No play. Bases loaded. 2 outs here in the 9th. Johnny Cueto facing Will Myers. Myers bounces to second. This could be trouble. Morgan gets some, and we go to extra innings. No score here in San Diego. Oh, you can cut the electricity with a knife. Eric Shao has struck out 18 through 9. We'll see if he starts the 10th. He hit for himself. Pitch count's up there now. It's at about 94. 18 strikeouts. They're going to go to the bullpen here. Unbelievable. Goose Gossage facing Eric Davis. 2 for 3 with a double. Gossage, Davis. Unbelievable game here in San Diego. No score in the 10th. The fielding out process against Gossage. Ironically, facing Sparky Anderson here. I love these storylines. Here's Ken Griffey. 1 out here in the 10th. Griffey fouls it off. Cueto's done as well. So each starter went 9 scoreless. Griffey into right field. That's a base hit. One out single for Ken Griffey. That brings up the third baseman, Chris Sabo, facing Goose Gossage here in the 10th. 3 strikeouts for Sabo. Bounce to Tatis. Flips to Loretto, 1. Safe at first. 2 outs, man on first. Pinch hitter for Cueto. How about Adam Dunn? Oh and 1 to Dunn. Oh and 2. Power versus power here. Gossage. Dunn. The pitch. Looks back Sabo. Keeping him honest there at first base. 2 outs here in the 10th. No score. Dunn to right field. Base hit. That gets to the wall. Sabo's going to run third. He's going to try to score. Dunn on his way to... Nope, he's going to stay at second. The Reds take the lead 1-0 here in the 10th. Here's Pete Rose. Rose down the left field line. That's a base hit. Dunn's going to try to score. 2-0 Reds. 2 runs here in the 10th for Cincinnati. Morgan to center. That's a base hit. Pete Rose is going to score. It's 3-0 Cincinnati. Oh, this will kill you, to quote Vince Scully. Here's Votto. Fouls it off. What a game here in San Diego. Votto down the left field line. That's a base hit. Morgan's going to hold at second. All of this with 2 outs. Here's Bench. Bouncer to third. Inning over. Reds score 3 on Goose Gossage. Rob Dibble coming on to save it for Cueto. Rob Dibble facing Ray Dandridge here in the 10th. Reds lead at 3-0. RBI base hits by Dunn, Rose, and Morgan off Goose Gossage. All with 2 outs. Dandridge leads off the 10th with a single. It's going to bring up Benito Santiago, the catcher. They're going to pinch hit for him here. Trent Grisham. Get the lefty up here. Grisham to right field. Griffey makes the play. Another pinch hitter here. Greg Vaughn facing Rob Dibble. Vaughn pops up to Larkin. That one drops in. That's a base hit. Greg Vaughn with a single here. 2 on, 1 out here in the 10th. Another pinch hitter. Jurickson Profar facing Rob Dibble. Profar, foul. Oh, I'm exhausted from this game. 0-2 to Profar, the pitch. Fouls it off. Strike 3 swinging. 2 outs here in the 10th. Fernando Tatis Jr. facing Rob Dibble with the game on the line. The pitch. Strike 1. Bench calling for the fastball. Tatis to left field. Pete Rose, camping, squeezing, ball game. The Cincinnati Reds take game 3 by a final score of 3-0 in 10 innings. Unbelievable game. Eric Shaw had 18 strikeouts through 9. Gossage gives up 3 in the 10th. Johnny Cueto, the winner. Goose Gossage, the loser. Rob Dibble, the save. 11 hits for the Reds. 6 hits for the Padres. As we take a look at the box score, unreal game here in Cincinnati. Couple of hits for Davis and Griffey. 5 doubles for the Reds. We look at that box score. Eric Shaw, 9 innings, 5 hits allowed, no runs, 18 strikeouts. Folks, game 4 tomorrow. Bullet Joe Rogan versus Jake Peavy. And the Braves look to advance to the championship series. Phil Niekro versus Marcus Stroman. Folks, we'll see you at 7 o'clock with 401 Sports. Take it easy.